Hi dancers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be working on the foundations of proper turnout. This routine is designed to help you discover your turnout from the hips, not force it from the knees, ankles, or feet. We're building awareness of the deep external rotators and how the femur actually is moving in the socket. Most turnout issues come from compensation, not weakness. So before we move on to adding more weight and adding repetitions, we need to develop the correct control, sensation, and alignment. All the exercises in this routine will be done lying down on a mat so that you can focus on your quality of movement. You should feel depth, support, and ease, not gripping while we do these exercises. Move slowly, use light resistance, and focus on establishing those correct pathways and alignment versus opening the range more at this point. This routine lays the foundation for safe, sustainable turnout that will be carried through all of your ballet technique. We're gonna begin by lying in supine. This is on our back, and we're gonna do our knees bent and shoulder width apart. Let the pelvis feel heavy and in neutral, so your back shouldn't be arching off of the floor. We're gonna gently roll the femur in and neutral and into external rotation before allowing the pelvis to actually change position. This is an awareness drill only. This is a small controlled range of motion where our pelvis is staying steady and still, and we're really feeling how our femur head rotates internally to neutral and then rolls to go into external rotation without changing the pelvic position. Notice where you feel the movement and where you don't feel the movement. So let's go ahead and do this 10 times on each side. Ready? 6, 7, 8. Going in and neutral and out and in and neutral and out and in and neutral and out and again in and neutral and out and in and neutral and out. And you can put your hand here at the side of the hip, feel the femur head rolling around. Keep the pelvis in neutral. Doing great here. Remember, this shouldn't feel effortful. This is just our awareness and retraining how to move the femur head. One more time and then we will switch to the other side. And relax. Ready? 6, 7, 8. In, out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, 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 and in, and out. Come back into neutral and just relax. Next, let's grab that resistance band and we are going to bring it looped and up around our thighs. This turnout drill is isometric, so we're not actually trying to contract and shorten the muscle. We're gonna contract against the pressure of the band and then hold that sustainable contraction. I want you to feel the actual turnout initiating right at the back of the hips and up underneath the seat for this exercise. If you start to feel it really grippy in the knees, or you feel your quads firing, your calves firing, your ankles doing something, then we need to redirect the energy back into the deep rotator muscles. Put your hands back here. Sometimes poking back here, tapping back here, that can give you the sensation that you need so that it will wake up and fire accordingly for the exercise. So before you even move your legs out for this, I want you to place your hands right underneath those sits bones, feeling where those deep rotators are. And I want you to think of the initiation coming from back here. So if you could even flex back here where you're contracting the muscle a little bit, and then taking a little bit of movement to push against the band, this is where I want you to feel that activation. So we're gonna keep the core engaged, spine in neutral, pelvis in neutral. Feet are shoulder width and grounded down. Engagements up here. We're gonna press against the band, not coming to a huge external rotation yet. We're gonna press against the band, hold for about 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Ready? 6, 7, 8, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 1. Equal press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 2. Relax the rib cage and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 3. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 4. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 5. Relax your hands. Try to just feel the turnout without touching with your hands. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 6. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Also make sure you're not gripping and thrusting the hips up and then your hips are lifting off the floor. They should stay down. Ready? Last one. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. We're gonna take the band off for this next exercise. We're gonna be in this position again, and I want you to really focus this time on the control of the pelvis and the activation of the core. So if you feel like your pelvis is rotating, lifting up, turning in a strange way, or you're arching your back in order to complete the movement, then your movement is too much range of motion at this point. We're gonna slowly and gently only straighten our leg to the point where our core is remaining in neutral and active. And we can feel our turnout engaging at the top of the hip as we slide it down, almost like a tendu, and then we're bringing it back in to the start position. So when we perform this movement, it is about presenting the heel forward and rotating at the top of the hip all the way until, if you can be straight. This may not straighten out all the way. You might hit this point right here and say, okay, can't do it unless I compensate somehow. That's okay. Then that's where you pull it back and go back to that start position. It's all about holding the core, rotating at the top of the hip, and keeping the pelvis level. Remember, this is our base foundation for the retraining and the health of your turnout. Ready? 6, 7, 8, and slide. And bring it in. Exhale as you bring that leg in. Slide out, nice, slow and controlled. And exhale, bring it back into neutral. We're activating the turnout as it slides out. Presenting the heel. And slide it back in. And one more time. And slide it back in. Relax. Next, we'll take the yoga block. We're gonna place it between our thighs. Bottom knee is gonna be bent like this, and then the top leg is resting on top. This exercise is about positioning and activation, not strength. We're going to gently squeeze the yoga block and contract our inner thighs and then release. So this top leg, you're thinking about pressing it down while the bottom one lifts up. Lie down completely, head can rest in your hand, and our emphasis is on the inner thigh activation while keeping the pelvis quiet. Ready? 6, 7, 8, we squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side, bending the bottom knee, head in your hand, between with the block, and pelvis aligned. Ready? 6, 7, 8, we squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. We're gonna grab that TheraBand and we're gonna place it back around our thighs for the next exercise. I want you to place your knees in about a 60-degree bend here. So not pulling the heels all the way up to the buttocks and not even hitting that 90-degree bend yet. We're about at a 60-degree angle here, and we're gonna lie down on our side. Keeping the hips stacked, we're gonna very slowly open up that top hip and then slowly lower it back down. This range is very small. Think about taking a 3-second opening, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to go down 1, 2, 3. I want you to avoid rolling forward or back, or gripping or thrusting in the glutes, or changing any of these alignment points here that we've talked about. Think of the femur wrapping around, outside, deep in the socket, rolling back, and then coming back into that start position. Ready? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and slowly close. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, exhale as you lift, close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. Last time, and 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. Great work. Go ahead and sit yourself up, swing those legs around, and we're gonna lie on the other side to repeat the very same thing. Line yourself up, about 60 degrees bend here. Relax the feet and focus on your alignment. Ready? 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. Last time, 1, 2, 3, and close, 2, 3. Good job. This next exercise, you're gonna go ahead and lie down on your side. Our resistance is either gonna be at the ankles for a little more challenge, or if you want, you can keep it up at the thighs for a little less challenge. We're gonna take this top leg and we're gonna feel the turnout initiating from the top of the hip. The bottom leg is just gonna be relaxed. Think about lifting the leg only about 2 to 3 inches in the direction of a Alisagon Tendu. Now, we are not pointing the toe, we're not trying to open up the hip or do anything like that. We're just simply rotating as our feet are together, and then follow the angle that your toes are pointing to your second position. Slowly bring them back down and make sure that you're not turning the foot in like a regular hip abduction exercise or rolling to try to think you're opening your hip more. Slow, small, controlled range of motion. Try to keep that turnout consistent the whole time. If you have trouble lying on your side and keeping your balance during this exercise, it's perfectly acceptable to flatten your back against a wall. In fact, I prefer it. And this is going to really help you engage in the right places and avoid compensation. Ready? 6, 7, 8. Rotate and out and in and lower, and 2, and out, and in, and down, and 3, and out, and in, and down, 4, and out, and in, and down, 5, and out, and in, and down, 6, and out, and in, and relax. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. Ready? 6, 7, 8, and 1, and up, down, and relax. 2, lift, and down, and relax. 3, lift, and down, and relax. 4, lift, down, relax. 5, lift, down, and relax. Last time. 6, and lift, and down, and relax. Let's go ahead and do a little cool down stretch to end. We're gonna go ahead and lie on our back. And I want you to keep that pelvis in neutral again, and then core down and engaged onto the floor. Rotate out each leg nice and slow at the top of the hip, and lift those heels up, presenting them forward like you would in a front développé. Hold the core in and just place the hands gently inside of the thighs without dropping and sickling the ankles. And we're just gonna hold and let gravity do its thing with some deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 6, 7, 8, and last, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 6, 7, 8. Bring those legs back into center, drive one up and rotate to cross over the top. And we're just gonna let the knee fall out to the side. No deep stretch right now. Some of you may feel like this is a deep stretch for you, and that's great, but we're not gonna go any deeper than this at the moment. Just holding here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and bring your knee in and kind of cradle it. You're gonna take it with your arms and stir it around like a soup bowl. And we're gonna place that leg down and then bring the other one up to cross it over and press the knee out, keeping the back flat on the ground. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it up and stir the spoon around in a soup bowl. Think of the biggest bowl possible, trying to get that range there and using your arms to create the motion, not your active hip. And place it down. Great job today, dancers. And if you enjoyed this routine and you have a better sense of where your turnout's coming from and how to actually move your femur and your hip socket, I encourage you to join the full turnout course on the Veronica K Ballet platform. This platform was built by me, a certified personal trainer who specializes working with teen and adult ballet dancers. The exercises in my courses are built to help you prevent injuries, understand your body, and progress your ballet technique more. If you want to join the full course as a member, go ahead and scroll below, grab my discount code for watching on YouTube, and sign up today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time, dancers.